on out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Coming to you today to talk to you about powertrains, engines, and trucks and whatnot. So, if you don't know, International is coming out with a new powertrain. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, we've been limited here lately, the last few years. You know, if you kind of buy this brand of truck, you're kind of going to get this brand of engine. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you buy a Freightliner Cascadia, you know, you're going to get a Detroit engine. I mean, you could get a Cummins, but I would ask you, why would you want a Cummins in your Freightliner? I don't know. You know, you buy a truck spec for fuel economy and you put a less than fuel efficient engine in there. It makes no sense to me. But, you know, you buy a Volvo, you're going to get a Volvo engine. You get a Peterbilt or a Kenworth, chances are you're going to have a PACCAR in there. You know, it's we're kind of limited now. I know International has been running the A26 engine. I hear a lot of good things about it. I hear it's a really fuel efficient engine. You know, that's the few people I talk to. You know, whenever I see someone with that engine in a International, I try to talk to them, but I don't get to do that very much because you don't see many of them, honestly. So, International is coming out with their own integrated powertrain. It's called the S13 Integrated. It is they're going to be the producers of the engine, the transmission, and the after treatment system. It is a very unique setup. It's not like any of the other trucks I know of on the market right now. Did a few things that are going to change, make the engine, how they make the after treatment system work. It's very interesting. You know, I always think you come out better when you have an integrated powertrain. Truck is a Cascadia, Freightliner Cascadia Evolution I, and I prefer that I on there because that means integrated. That means they made the engine, the transmission, after treatment. So I'm glad International's getting into this now. Now their little system here, I call it little because it's a 13-liter system. It's pretty neat. It's got a lot of neat things going for it here. It's got a very high pressure fuel system, 1,800 bars. So, really high, you know, operating fuel pressure. And they've changed it to a 6-blade fan instead of a 10-blade fan for more efficiencies. These are the small things, okay? These are the small things they're changing. Here's the big ones. Here's the ones that I think are game changers. There's no cooled EGR. EGR cooler not required with this advanced engine design. Interesting. No EGR. I like it. And the transmission, the integrated transmission, will be a 14-speed. Nice. More gears, more fuel efficient typically. Single countershaft gear train transmission with wide ratio spread for efficiencies on flat lands and performance on hilly terrain. All right, so this is a partnership. What I've gathered and what I understand, I may be wrong, but this is kind of what I understand is this is kind of technology they're bringing over from Europe, from the Scania Corporation, and they're kind of going to run it here. Now, they say they've already got over 1 million miles of real-world testing done with this engine. So that's no joke, you know. Let's see, it says up to a 15% boost in efficiency. That's really neat. It says through exhaustive simulation work, a new cylinder and piston head design with maximum cooling properties was created. This new double overhead cam design directly equates to less fuel being consumed, but that's not all. Thanks to the dual stage after treatment system, the heavy 40 to 50 pound expensive, approximately $2,500 and finicky EGR cooler is no longer needed to reduce emissions. All right. Its absence not only contributes to the S13 being the lightest 13-liter diesel engine available in North America, but it also means 100% of the exhaust flow goes through the new, simple, more reliable, fixed vane turbocharger for maximum performance and efficiencies. like I say, we got to be open to new things. I mean, I'm sure they learned a lot from Max Force. I know, they don't want to be sued like that again. Hopefully they've thought it through a little better here and worked on this to get us in a better spot with it. This says, delivering the goods. The S13 engine can operate at low RPMs with high torque, which equates to less fuel consumed while still delivering up to 515 horsepower and 1850 foot-pounds of torque. This incredible engine brings undisputed economy through combustion efficiencies, the reduction of friction and pumping losses, and through use of new integrated software and controls. So that's pretty good power out of a 13-liter engine. Let's face it, there is no, what's the old saying, drag racers, there is no replacement for displacement. So to be a 13-liter engine cranking out 515 horsepower, 1850 on the torque, that's some really good specs. Now, the 15% more fuel efficient is comparing the fuel economy of the 2017 International A26 engine in a 2017 International LT Series truck with aero package to the fuel economy of the new International S13 integrated powertrain in a 2024 International LT Series truck with the LT aero package and chassis enablers. Actual customer results may vary due to various factors, including but not limited to truck specifications, weight of vehicle, predictive features, and environmental conditions. Yeah, we all know what affects the fuel economy of a truck. Now, the new LT International is the most not the most fuel efficient, the most aerodynamic truck on the road right now as far as OTR sleeper trucks. They have really got the aerodynamics down on that. It's supposedly better than the new Freightliner, so that's what I've read. It says it's a driver's engine, providing stellar performance for those behind the wheel, keeping the drive comfortable, informed, and empowered, as has been our mantra at International Truck for decades. As part of driver first philosophy, the International S13 integrated powertrain takes it a step further by offering smooth and quiet operations with superior capabilities. In fact, full torque is available at only 900 RPMs. Love it. Love 900 RPMs being the top of the torque band. The wide gear ratio means optimal efficiency on flatlands with the performance drivers crave on hilly terrain, and when descending, drivers can rely on a new compression release brake to deliver strong, secure braking power up to 469 horsepower at sea level. That is a hell of an engine brake. It says, making the shift. Now they're going to talk about the transmission. The all-new, fully automated T14 manual transmission was designed in-house from the ground up. It's a 14-speed overdrive transmission that is optimized to deliver peak fuel economy performance in direct drive 13th gear. Okay, I like that because I got the DT12, which is a 12-speed transmission, and it's in direct at 12, so I like that. So this is direct plus an overdrive. That is really neat. The transmission has an electronically controlled clutch actuator that works in sync with the engine to deliver faster, smoother shift performance, since it does not consume air during complicated maneuvers. Like when you're backing a trailer into a tight loading dock, the driver never needs to stop and let the air recharge. The N14 transmission also uses an integrated oil to water coolant system to optimize temperature regulation in both hot and cold environments. This advanced feature is one reason the T14 transmission is able to achieve an unlimited gross combination weight rating. Wow. So I love that. I get that a lot. Like right after I get loaded in a loading dock, You know, I got to sit there and let my air pressure build, you know. Usually about 100 psi, my low transmission air warning light goes off. So that's neat that this thing does not consume air while shifting. That is really cool. They got an aluminum valve cover on this engine. I know a lot of manufacturers of newer vehicles are plastic. So it's got a fixed geometry turbo, more reliable and efficient design. The dual stage after treatment system, that's what I want to know more about. Compact design for more frame rail mounting space. No active DPF regen needed. Neat. Uptime above all, as a design that's simple, elegant, and easy to service. The entire powertrain was designed to allow each individual component, engine, transmission, and after treatment to focus on doing what it does best. Eliminating the EGR cooler is a prime example. Instead of trying to cool NOx emissions inside the cylinder, the engine operates with zero cooled EGR during regular operation, so it can focus on generating more power. Plus, no EGR during normal operation means 100% of the exhaust flow goes through the turbo, allowing the use of a simple, more reliable, fixed vane turbo. Interesting. I got to do more detailed research on that. I just want to give you a brief overview of this new powertrain coming onto the market. You know, the guys that are over in Europe, man, they talk about this, but about the Scanias. Love those trucks. They're cool looking trucks, and looks like we're going to get some of that technology here, and I'm all about it. We need some better technology here in trucks, I believe. So let's talk a little bit about this next gen after treatment. It says, because there's no cooled EGR NOx, must be treated a different way. To do this, the engineers developed a all-new dual-stage after-treatment design that injects a first dose of DEF just downstream of the turbo in the evaporator tube, and a second dose inside the after-treatment container. Since a cooled EGR has been eliminated from the combustion chamber, much less soot or particulate matter is generated. This allows for extended service intervals and eliminates the need for active regens. That is freaking awesome. In fact, the cleaner combustion cycle has so much less soot, the engineers were able to eliminate the need for a diesel oxidation catalyst, a DOC. So no DOC. In the after-treatment system. Combined, the after-treatment system provides a simple, reliable solution that's easily serviceable. Come on with that. Man, I really hope that this is legit and this isn't hype. Now, I'm reading this off of International's website because you really don't get much information outside of their website right now. They do have a YouTube channel. I've looked at all their YouTube videos. That's where some of the videos that I've shown on the screen here have come from, was their YouTube channel. Now, we're going to go through a few specifications here. The S13 engine technical specifications. What are we dealing with here? It's a 4-cycle diesel. It's an inline 6, obviously. 12.7 liters, 777 cubic inch is the displacement. What else matters to us? Compression ratio is 23-1. Aspiration is a fixed geometry turbo. Oh, it's a common rail 1800 bar fuel system. It takes 45 liters or 47.5 quarts of oil. The total engine weight dry is 2284. So 2,284 pounds is what this engine alone weighs. It's 4 valve per cylinder, dual overhead camshaft, and I like this one. The B10 design of this engine. And for you guys that don't know, the B10 is that's when she needs a rebuild. That's when it's time to rebuild an engine, is the B10. The B10 design of this engine is for 1.2 million miles. Nice. It's It's going to come with a 2-year unlimited hours warranty. It's going to have 5 years, 500,000 miles. It'll come with base towing. It also, you can get an optional engine warranty for 6 years, 600,000 miles, and an optional major component warranty of 7 years, 700,000 miles. Then let's get to the transmission. Key benefits, deep low-end gearing and shifting smoothness, delivering efficiency of a direct drive and an overdrive package. 14 speed with 2 crawler gears. All right. Let's get her rolling. Let's get her rolling on them uphills. A lightweight, efficient package that robustly designed gearbox, single countershaft transmission designed for simplicity and reliability. So, not bad. Not bad. Ratios are crazy. Reverse, obviously, it's got 2 reverses. That's neat. Here's going to be first gear is going to be a 21, almost 21 to 1 ratio. So that's going to be a low gear. That's just to get it rolling. 13th gear will be direct drive, a 1 to 1 ratio. And then it's going to have an overdrive, which is going to break that down to a 0.78 ratio. So this thing is going to be able to cruise down the road. You're probably looking, with that overdrive, you're probably looking 65, 70 miles an hour at what? Let's break it down. My truck's direct, and at 70, I'm doing like 1450. You take a little bit out of that, damn, you probably be at 70 miles an hour at like 1200, 1300 RPMs. I had to do the math on that, just, rough math in my head, but that's going to be pretty damn fuel efficient. The transmission is going to come with a 750,000 mile 5-year warranty or a 3-year 500,000 mile warranty. The dual stage after treatment key benefits, it says, with dual stage after treatment and significantly improved emission controls, the combustion can be optimized for further performance and fuel efficiencies. It's going to have 2 DEF injectors, dual stage catalyst with upstream and midstream DEF dosing. No driver interaction required. The system manages the regens during operation. DPF filter does not need to be cleaned, replaced until 650,000 miles at 8.2 miles per gallon average. So, that's when you need to replace DPF filters is based on your fuel economy. So they're saying if you average 8.2 miles per gallon with this engine, you don't have to clean or replace DPF filters until 650,000 miles, which would mean if you take this engine to the B10 life cycle of 1.2 million, you will only have to deal with the DPF filter one time, which is nice because my truck is over 250,000 miles. It's quite a bit of difference. It's going to be a lot cheaper. Robust, compact after treatment allows less heat and helps significantly improve the fuel economy and packaging. Woo! And that after treatment will come with 2-year unlimited miles, unlimited hours. So there you go, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this. I know I'm going to get a lot of, it's the Max Force over again, and hey, it's justified. International really, really burnt some people back in the day with that Max Force. Almost got me with it. Now, I was in an International truck a couple months ago. I gotta say, I'm not hating on that truck. It seemed to do okay. It had a Cummins with like an Eaton 10 speed in it. It was very picky. That Eaton was very picky about the air in which it operates. Like 100 psi, it did not want nothing to do with under 100 psi. So I would love to try one of these trucks. I really would. I'm not against a ProStar. I like how the interiors are set up on them. Excuse me, ProStars. They're long gone, the ProStars. We're in the LT era for about 6 years now. Sorry. I still want to call them a ProStar. But I was in an LT, and it was a nice truck. I liked it. I wouldn't mind having one. I love this powertrain system on paper. We'll just have to see when they come out what they want for them and what kind of deal Cash can get on it, because I'm going to tell you right now, if they really wanted to promote this truck, they would contact me and let me drive one for a couple months, and I would give you an honest review of it. You know what I mean? Help boost my channel, help sell some trucks. Come on, International, hit me up. Email down there. Hit me up, International Trucks, just saying. But anyway, guys, that's it. I'm glad I could bring you this. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, do all those fun things. I appreciate you. Have a good day.